it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready. You got to be prepared for those minutes. You got to produce.
And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game. Pass to McCollum. Shoots over Ball. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. The three from MP. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 6.
Nowadays, many players have that ability to drain threes, and MP, you can add his name to the list.
McCollum against Ball. Ingram outside. Daniels kicks to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Ball. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by MP. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Ball.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
The Pelicans have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Daniel. 2 shots.
They've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
Now Daniels, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Some changes for Chicago.
Don't let these guys get the best of you, MP. They're
for
nothing
MP.
compared to you.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
So for New Orleans right now, McCollum and Jones are their guards. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Daniels in at the small forward. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Over Murphy. Releases from the wing and drills it. DeRozan's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Now here's McCollum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside DeRozan. Back to MP. From deep. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. MP's got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Down by 15. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Here's Valanciunas. And the Pelicans miss again. Well, Chicago's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Outside, Levine. Tries from 10. Another one falls for Chicago.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The pass to Valanciunas. So here's Murphy. 11-point game his last outing. Kicks it out to Jones. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Bulls leading by 17. MP outside. Right side, DeRozan. Drummond trying to get himself free. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild.
Trading.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and...
The Pelicans, 24.
Thanks for tuning. You know, I almost feel bad for that offense. They're trying to contest the outside shot, but no matter what they do, they're getting decimated by the three ball.
Okay, now let's take a look at the power. And that is it for halftime, folks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. MP really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
They've got Drummond. Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's MP, and it's Ball in at the points. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pelicans trail by 18. McCollum outside. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in CJ.
New Orleans. Trey Murphy. First personal foul. First team foul. At the down for the Bulls.
Wait. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Murphy passes to Jones, and stolen by MP. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's good from long range.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no up.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Bean passes to MP. It's stolen by Valanciunas. DeRozan against McCollum. Pass to Ingram. No good, unable to end this run.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jeremy Lamb's check. Timeout called by New Orleans. Now here's McCollum. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Ingram. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with McCollum, and it's Murphy in at power forward. Here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Passes it to Murphy. Kicks to McCollum. The tray. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside, Levine. Floats it up for MP. Ingram with it. Now defended by Levine.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
DeRozan finds Ball. For three, Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Pelicans trailed by 19. Pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by Ball. On the wing, Levine. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
Ball kicks to MP. Three-pointer on the way. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the inside, McCollum uses the glass to finish the layup.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Ball dishes to MP. Now the pass to DeRozan. To the paint. It's stolen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
MP against Ingram. Shoots from 14, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And that one, good.
Valanciunas moving very well right there, able to slip by the defender, get a little contact. That's not enough. He still gets the finish.
It's deflected. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game